Hi, this is Linda with KC Creations by Linda, taking you on a tour of my latest journal. It is called Flora and Fauna, and the paper set that I'm using is from Polka Art Studios, and I will I will put a link to her store in the description box and all of her papers that I did use. It does measure 9 by 6. It has a 4.5-inch spine. Here we've got a strand of jute with satin leaves coming off the side. Got little butterflies and their wings are loose here. Up here we have a little booklet. It's got a little tag that pulls out the top. And all the cards and tags are backed with another layer of cardstock. I'm sure you can repeat that all by yourself. I say it so often. That way it makes them very durable and they won't bend on over time. This is a little magnet. Little booklet opens up. Got a tiny little pocket. This little card. Little eyelets. Get this little guy back where he's supposed to go. And he just clamps shut. Here I reduced some slides. Made a teeny tiny one. It's got a little acetate window. For this little card, he's got a little butterfly as his pull. This is a jump ring journal, and there is 5 different signatures in it, 5 double-sided. Its closure is a gold chiffon ribbon. I have finished the ends so that they thread through the grommets very easily. And it's super chunky. It opens up. There's your inside cover. This is some green chiffon ribbon I've used as its closure. I have a little flip going on here. Got another acetate window there. This card pulls out. You can see the beautiful images underneath. It says vibrant. Down here, little pocket. It says Earthbound Beauty. And just some of the little labels that I put on the side there. It swings open. We've got a larger notebook like you saw on the front with a big card. Little eyelet in the top. And you open it up. Journaling spot here. I put one of the fussy cuts. Got a little pocket there. These beautiful flowers. And behind it, I love these little tags. I had to use them. They are so cute. I just love them with all the stitching on them, the faux stitching. And this is her fabric scraps. I think it's floral fabric scraps, but I just love them. I used them throughout, and they come in a different set. Over here we have another little flip. I took one of the slide cards. Little whale tag pull on the top. You see pretty butterflies underneath. And get the little guy back in here. There we go. And it's acetate. And he swings open. Got a little journaling spot there. Then this is another little flap. I put a pocket. I fussy cut out one of the ladybugs. Pretty bird, butterfly. Pull out from the side. Little bee there in the flowers. And you open it up. Get a big scallop pocket there, or half a circle. Another little fussy cut. this flip opens. I took one of the little cards and I made it into a pocket. Some more of the little floral scraps. Has it pulled out from the side. And he has a little pocket too, explaining about herbs. They're one of the little fabric scraps. And here I've got a big acetate belly band. Get all these guys out here. And as you can see, it finishes the image that is underneath. Bottles, the frame here. For these big journaling cards. And it swings open again. Let me show you the little eyelets here. If you can see them on camera there, there's the little jump rings. There's 4 in each one. And it opens this way. This is kind of some very pale caramel chiffon ribbon. We have a flip this way. Made another little acetate window there out of a slide. Put a little fussy cut butterfly there. And here's one with his little wings. And he flips open. And this is her Cottage Doors. That's another set that I used of hers. And I made it into a little tuck spot. These cards. And I also used her Feel Notes set in this one. The colors just, they all blend together. It's beautiful. We've got a flip here. I think I'm still on camera. There we go. I've made a little butterfly out of her Grunge Butterflies. And you get a ton of butterflies in that set. It's a little jar filled with leaves. And up here, this little Grunge butterfly was these little cards. He swings open. Got a little envelope here. It's got a magnet. Opens like so. Placed a journal there. Little pocket, another little fussy cut. There's this pretty card. Butterfly here with his little wings. Here I made a big belly band. Completes the image. And I like to use the belly bands because it gives you really big cards. And they're all journaling on the back. And there's room. You can stick something else under here if you would like. Then on this, the second signature, this is some caramel chiffon ribbon. Made another slide card. See the butterflies underneath. The butterflies on the card. Little gold brads in the corners. Then here I took this little card and made him into a little side pocket. Butterflies in the thistles. And it opens this way. I think I got everybody. Yes. It opens this way. I made 2 little envelopes. They come in the kit and they're magnet closures also. And at my angle, I hope I can get this little guy out. Here he is. Pretty tied flowers. Little butterfly. Down here we've got, I love this envelope. Little butterfly there. I can reach in there. It's another beautiful card. this side, we have a flip. This way, it is one of the file folders. Open it up, you've got all this journaling space. I think I'm out of camera. There, this should be better. And behind it, I left it open for a little pocket for this card. But if you like flowers or anything to do with flowers, botany, whatever, it is all in this journal. Here I've got two little butterflies with their wings, pretty moth up there. And it swings open, 3 pockets. In the bottom one, these cards. This is telling about a flower. And up here, there we got a ladybug. Little fabric scraps again. And in the top one, telling about flowers again. These little butterflies. And here we've got a little bird. You just turn him and the belly band opens up for these cards. You can see the pretty image behind it. Just turn the little bird back around. And then on the other side of it, this is some burgundy ribbon. We've got a little flip here. Butterfly with its little wings are loose. And it's a little envelope. It says cherish every moment. Close that. These cards again telling us about flowers. Flower custers, little note card. It's right back under there. And another file folder. This time I glued the sides to make it into a pocket. Little butterfly on the front. Again, his little wings are loose. And you open it up, pocket here. These little cards. And another card in here. This is from her grungy vintage grungy journal, I think. I'll put the name of it in. I have it written down. I use so many of hers. Little tiny flip here, another little envelope, just like this one, just smaller. It says stay positive. Cutest. There we go. When they're new, sometimes they're kind of stiff. There's another definition of the flowers. I'm having one of those days. Nothing wants to fit for me. Stick him back in there. And here we've got a belly band. I've put a little butterfly hanging from the band. Slide out this card. See the pretty bugs under there? We've got a little folder, acetate window here. And I cut out this box of flowers, one of the fussy cuts, to make a little pocket for these cards. And open it up. Pocket here, little journaling spot there. And here we've got the file folder. It's cut out to hold these cards here. You can see how the little leaves hang off the side. And you open it up. Pocket here. Another butterfly. There's your back. On this one, we've got some kind of a sagey green ribbon. Another one of the slide cards. This is the caramel chiffon ribbon on the top. This little guy dangles out of the way and you can see. There we go. Put a little butterfly there. It says Botanical Dreams. Big card pulls out from the top here. It's got a very long dangle. These are just little bulb pins. They work like safety pins. It's got to pull out from the top. Get them open here. There's the pretty image underneath. Come on, little guy. There's the back, more journaling space. Where was I? I think I was right here. Then it flips open. I've got an acetate belly band, and I've glued the butterflies, there's 5 of them, onto the acetate there, so they kind of look like they're floating. Made this little booklet. Some pages in it for journaling. They are double-sided. I think there's 6 in here. Yes. Just slides back under there. Then over here we have a flip, removable notebook. It's backed with 2 layers of cardstock so you can take it out and actually write on it because of the hard surface. I think I put 8 pages in this one. Double-sided. Little eyelets, and this is just some yellow twine. Then it swings open. 2 pockets, excuse me, 3 pockets. These little cards. One. And down here we have them also. I love ladybugs. They're kind of splattered all throughout the journal. Here I've made another band. It is held by Velcro. Open it up. You've got these really large cards. Here's all the names of the butterflies. Just smash it back down. And it opens this way on this side. Each signature has 4 elements to it. Caramel ribbon again. And here we've got a little tie. There's a card here and a card here. This is tied with some twine. You don't even have to unthread it if you don't want. The little booklet opens up. It's got to pull out from the top. Let me open it up more. See how you can see it here. It spreads out like so. You've got writing surfaces all there. And then scoot back a little bit. And there's the other side. Our little card goes in the back one. And they just accordion back up. Then you can flip them over. Pocket here. And here I've made a little waterfall out of the floral little tags there. They Just open up like so. And there's your pocket. And then over here, it's a new signature. Caramel ribbon. Big pocket here. And I love these. I'm going to move the journal out of the way. These are seed cards, and I just absolutely love them. I've got a little pull here to open it up, and the front has its own little matching card, little eyelet in the top. And then you open it up. You've got some journaling space, little fussy cut there, card. There's the back. And here's another one with daisies. Matching card. He just fits in the front there. And you open him up. Little daisy there. And this one, petunias. There's its card. Open it up. But I love this take she came up with, the seed pockets. In there, just kind of get back in camera in just a second when I find everybody. There they are. And it opens this way. We've got a big band here, another little butterfly with his little wings loose. Pulls out the top. Again, it's double cardstock tied with, there's little eyelets, the yellow twine. All the pages are double-sided. Here we have some more slide cards. And down here, swings open this way. Two pockets there. There's one of my little ladybugs. And here we have these little cards. And another band. And the band finishes the image of the pretty lady holding her jar. Identification of mushrooms. And we turn again. This is the back of the fourth signature. We've got the sage green ribbon again, which I just tied in a knot. There we go. It's got a little flip here. I fussy cut out the little flowers there. Turn it over, maybe see how they're cut out. Little journaling spot here. Postcard. Pull out from the top. This is some lavender ribbon for the lilacs. And it swings open. I made a pocket that finishes the image of the insects there. Ladybug. And here we have another flip, and it is a slotted one. So I put the cards in each one. third one, and the fourth one. And this little element does come in the kit. I've reinforced the slots so that they won't tear out on you. And our last little guy goes behind it. And it opens up this way. Another one of the cottage doors. And I've cut the door. I think I'm centered. I cut the door where it would open, and I put some journaling paper behind it for a secret little place to write. Left the top open to hold these two cards. And then here we have a flip going this way. Little pocket here. Holds these cards. It has a pull out from the top. It's gold ribbon. And it flips this way, pocket here. That I have made to complete the image. Cut around the little bird there. And over here, I have a little flip. It is magnet. I open it up, and there is some more journaling pages here. It just snaps closed. On the top, I left it open to make a little top pocket for these little guys. And again, we have a big pull out from the top. Curio cabinet of butterflies and flowers. And everything has been distressed inked all around the edges. Here we have an angled band. We have this little guy here. Little dangle. And I just cut out, or printed another image and cut out the pocket so it would finish it. For all these little guys. All backed. Another big band completes the image, as you can see. Little bird's tail. All about herbs and their names. Identifying butterflies. A journal card. Last section, this would be the 5th signature, the light caramel ribbon. Flip this way. I've cut out a pocket there to hold all these guys. Lavender seeds. Open this way. I've made one of the slide cards. It's got an acetate little window there to hold these little guys. And if you, I don't know if you can tell, but I've cut out a little acetate here so you can see the little green beetle. And on this one, big acetate here, little bird shows through. belly band here. Journaling space. Another little notebook. Little eyelets there. And again, I think there's 8 double-sided papers. Could be 10 in this one. Yes, I think there's 10. And they're held on with the little eyelets there. Journaling space on the back. He swings open. Big journaling spot here. And I have made 2 bands. One opens this way, one opens that way. You can see the little magnet closures there. And they complete the image underneath, as you see. And it was another journaling card, postcard, all kinds of ferns on it. Pretty bird. And we're almost done, ladies. On the back, caramel ribbon. We've got a flip going this way. Pull out from the top. It's a little grasshopper sitting on a mushroom. A little tag there. Angled pocket. Little film strip card. And I've also inked inside the inside of the pockets so that when you take the card out, you don't see any white in there. Little pocket here. And then here we have a flip down, and this one flips up. It's going to pull out from the bottom, little dangle on it. And then this one flips down. It holds this little card. Another little dangle. And another big acetate belly band there that completes the image underneath. See the pretty herb jars, little bugs, pretty flowers, mushrooms with nice journaling spot. Did I get this little guy? No. There's the inside of him, little pocket there. These little cards. It has a pull out from the side. And there's a nice journaling spot there on that card. And then here is your actual journal. It's got an antique bronze clip. And we'll just let everybody fall back where they want. And you've got double-sided pages. I believe there is 60 surfaces. It's just pages, and you can journal on all of them. And also, I have tied it with some twine. When we get to the center here, I will show you. There it is. Here's the twine, so you could take some of your papers and just slide it right under there if you wanted. Lots of places. And a few more. Here's the back. I know this was a really long one, ladies, but I just love this paper and just kept working on it. I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me. I will put all the links to the paper from Polka Art Studios in the description box in case you want to pick up your own set. Until next time, stay crafty. Bye-bye.